power, I mean the true power, have been with you all along. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Trey Michael, and this is another segment of Applied Consciousness. I want to say this to all of the people who have been following me for a while, who watched me through the ups, the downs, which lead me back up. I took my advice and stopped lying to myself when it came to my business. Yesterday, I did something that I thought would just be so dreadful and so hard. And I began to just sit down, discipline myself to do it. What it turned into was me breaking down every statistical number to get me to the point that I want to be within my financials in my business so that I can expand. And what I found was, by me taking the time to actually go through everything, I took actually 4 hours yesterday. I stayed up super late at night. I found the way that I thought was going to be an uphill, difficult battle to get to this point that I needed to be with. And I found that I was actually there. There were just two things that I needed to tweak and keep focus on. But the craziest thing is, I could have done this all along, which goes back to the same thing that I've been saying and I've been experiencing and trying to live to the best of my ability, is that the power, the answers to the questions, the riddles of life, the things that we're waiting for a magical being to come from the sky to bring down to you, it had been with you all along. It's back to the theses or the process that I've been expressing, is that the Creator, the things that we're praying for, it's not really that you're praying as if the universe or the infinite intelligence is not knowing that these are some of the things that you need. You know, we sit down and we say, oh, I got to pray to God, as if God doesn't know everything that you need before you got it there. And to be an omnipotent being, to be something that's all-knowing, that knew every thought before it preceded your mind, you don't think that being already laid down everything, every piece, every variable that you can ever dream of? It had already been there since the essence of time. So it's not the point of saying, let me fall on my face and talk to God as if God doesn't know. It's for you to go within yourself so that you can find the answer that find the answer that it had laid out for you before your conception. See, I'm coming to this realization more and more as I apply it, right? Like I always say, what is the purpose of sitting here on this YouTube channel talking about consciousness if you can't apply it in your reality? And when I applied it, it gave me a newfound inspiration that I'll take on, and I'm going to continue on that process. I'm going to see what else did I think was going to be so hard and so tiring to do that I just been stalling on. What else will make my life more fulfilled? And I want you all to look inside of yourself and just attempt it. Listen, I mean this sincerely. I don't know each person that's on this channel right now. I don't know what you may be going through. I can only dream of the multiple variations of reality you could be experiencing. But there's something that you are experiencing that you don't want to be experiencing. And you may have already came to the conclusion of what it is that you have to do to overcome it. But it seems the price that you have to pay to overcome that situation seems too heavy to hold. My suggestion, a suggestion that I just took last night, is go head forth at it. And if you can't bear it, man, you can always go back, but you have to at least try. And I believe you will be surprised. But you'll be extremely shocked at the fact that when you try to apply it, it becomes so easy. I mean, so smooth and easy. And you'll sit back just like me, like, so you're telling me that I've been held back this entire time from accomplishing a goal that I thought was high as a mountain and it was as low as an anthill. And when you come to that realization, I mean, right at the moment you come to that realization, you know what you're going to say? Woo! The power had been with me all along. And you'll know that the application to consciousness, the application to spirituality, the application to the Bible, the application to the Torah, the application to the Quran, the application to the divine things that you hold dear into your life is what changes the life. It does you no good to go and get a carpenter's degree and never pick up any wood and begin to build. It does you no good to go and get a CDL if you're not going to drive a truck. It does you no good to go get your bachelor's in accounting and you're never going to play around in books, right? You have to apply those principles into your life. Then you'll see the change. And listen, I like to reference the Bible a lot. It says faith without the works, well, it's just dead. So put some life into it. Put some application to all of these principles that you've been hearing. And when you do so, you'll feel that fulfillment within inside of yourself. Please note, keep in mind, once you pass that perceived obstacle, enjoy the win for a while, but get back on it again and find out how far you can grow. Like I always say, live, love, laugh, and namaste, 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 peace. Live to your fullest potential. One life, one shot. Shoot. Peace.